Alright, so for this video, first of all, as you can see, this is a West Ham jersey, and if you remember what I said in the Fulham video, yes, I ended up going to a West Ham match. Apparently West Ham has a reputation of being the family affordable team in London to go see, and one of the people in my class saw an ad in the paper that they're giving like tickets starting at £15 to see their FA Cup match against Manchester City. And I was like, I'm gonna look that up. Night before looking it up, there was like 2 tickets left, and they were in the upper section. And I just kept refreshing, and then they went away. I couldn't find anything, and then I refreshed the page, and all of a sudden, a section in the lower level opened up, and I ended up getting 2 tickets, and one in the 20th, one in the 21st row. And me and another guy from my class, and then there was 2 other people from my class that went too, but they were sitting somewhere else. It was just me and him that were sitting in the lower level. And I have to admit, it was next to maybe something that you'll see in the next video, was probably the coolest thing that I did in the entire trip. Like I said, the Fulham game was cool with 35,000. West Ham was 55,000. One of West Ham's traditions is that they sing a song before every game, and you'll see footage of that. Halfway through the song, they cut the audio, so it's just people singing, and it was one of the coolest. It gives me chills now watching the video back. Like it was hands down, that was single-handedly the coolest moment that I had in the entire trip. Just another thing about the game, Manchester City that game decided to bring their A team, so they had Aguero starting up front, Sterling, De Bruyne, Sanya, De Bruyne, Silva, I believe Fernandinho too. Their basic A team was in the game. West Ham connect with their B squad, which I'll get to that in a second. So I basically got to see an A squad Manchester City, which was crazy in of itself. Since Manchester City brought its A squad, and West Ham was like, we're gonna play our B squad, Manchester City was up 3-0 at the half, and they won the game 5-0. So I wish I would have seen a West Ham goal scored so I could have felt that crowd celebrate, but that didn't happen, obviously. Manchester City gave them a good old whooping. It was not pretty. Half the fans were well, not half. There were some fans that were leaving at halftime. So like I said, it was 3-0 at the half in favor of Manchester City. So that didn't go so well. Did not go so well. So here's the footage of the game, and it was the craziest thing that I think that is the whole trip. It was absolutely insane. So after the game, something I thought was interesting was here in America we usually there's traffic at the end of games because everyone parks like at the stadium. There they don't do that. No, there's no parking. Everyone rides the tube there. So it was very interesting that after the game, it was 50,000 people trying to get to the tube station, and there's only one tube station well, it's not only one. There's a big tube station next to the stadium. They were funneling everyone to, and like up and around and through and over the station, all to get to the trains. And that station happened to be like an end of the line area, so that train went everywhere. And there were so many people in the trains, like it was crazy. But it was very interesting. It was a different kind of feel of leaving a game as opposed to sitting in. It only took like 40 minutes to get from there back to our hotel, which honestly isn't bad. But I mean, it's just you think of instead of being in the U.S. where you just sit in traffic the whole time, it's just you're walking a long way because they're trying to reroute people to everyone go to the station. So that was okay. So this is the next to last video. There's only one more left. Next one, I'm gonna show you another thing that could be probably the coolest thing I did the whole trip, and just a couple final reflections and things. So, all right, one more.